iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts.
Playlists and listen live on the free iHeart app.
Hey everybody, it's time for Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
On the cutting room floor today, I see you wearing the science lab coat. That can mean only one thing.
What's that? That
It's
I haven't done my washing?
It's science time.
You know, when I chose, I felt that it was time to leave beyond 2000 when I had a day off in Paris. I'd been working on the show for about 6 years, travelling a lot. And I looked across the road and thought, oh, that looks like I had a day off. But that looks like a nice dress shop. I'll go in there. It was medical supplies. I was looking at a lab coat.
Yeah.
But maybe it's time for me to leave.
I can't recall you wearing a lab coat.
Oh, many times. Lab coats, hair nets,
Yeah.
cotton booties, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It looked like I was on the election campaign trail constantly. Hard hats, welding, all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
You are welding hard hats.
But, you know, that sort of stuff that you see politicians do.
Yeah.
I didn't have to kiss many babies.
And
but
you,
I did
you
have to wear
predated
it.
high vis as well.
That's right. There was no high vis. I was just normal vis.
You were just visible.
This is a science
How were you
story
seen?
that I think this story will appeal to you, Brendan, and it is quite
good.
fascinating.
Okay.
About 380 million years ago, this is literal, this isn't just my beyond 2,000 years, fish swimming in the Devonian seas carried a genetic program that would later shape human hands. Well, a new study published in Nature, so you know it's reputable, this isn't some sort of crazy woo-woo magazine, it reveals that the DNA switches responsible for forming fingers and toes did not evolve from fins. It would always thought that fins evolved into fingers and toes. But, in fact, these switches and these DNA changes, are you ready? Were recycled from the cloaca, the bum,
Yeah.
a fish bum. The multi-purpose excretory and reproductive opening still found in many animals. Chickens have a cloaca.
Yep.
I think reptiles, do they have a cloaca?
It all comes out of one hole.
Or everything happens through one hole.
Yeah.
So researchers from the University of Geneva and other collaborators have traced the connection using mice and zebrafish embryos. Both species share a certain gene, the master architects of building bodies. In mice, these genes light up in budding digits, guiding their growth into digits. In zebrafish, the same genes illuminate the cloaca. How embarrassing.
I can see your cloaca.
When scientists then changed that DNA, mouse digits failed to form. Zebrafish, the cloaca collapsed, but the fins remained. So they said the fins and the fingers aren't related. The cloaca and the fingers are related. Are you keeping up?
I am.
This genetic recycling is known as evolutionary co-option. It shows that nature builds new structures not by inventing fresh systems, but by retooling old ones. For example, the same way that an old machine can be made from using other bits. So the cloacal regulatory landscape was reassigned to sculpt digits as fish ventured onto land. That's
Right.
interesting. So it wasn't the fins that became arms and fingers. It was your cloaca.
So,
So the work reframes one of the great evolutionary transitions, a move from fins to limbs. It wasn't a clean break. It was a clever rewiring of ancient instructions. So every finger that we flex today, do this with your hand, Brendan, flex your fingers. Every finger that we flex carries the legacy of a cloacal blueprint.
so you're saying that man and woman's hands came out of a fish's bum.
Yes. I'm glad you've paid attention and you've given us that scientific summary.
I like it when you put on the lab coat.
Thank you.
The cutting room floor. Okay, kids, that's it for today. Come back tomorrow for more of Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The cutting room floor. Yeah.